Just had a great crowd today, fun atmosphere, and it's great to play at home. I think for our players, we're starting to learn how to play with each other. Thought we did a great job at Indiana of coming out of the box, ready to play. I think now we're seeing to play defense like we did in the second quarter. It just says a lot of how we're improving, really, more than anything else. And Wisconsin, as a team, gives everybody trouble. Had beaten Purdue earlier, had makes it hard to score against. And I thought that defensive stretch allowed us to get out and run. We got good shots, and just like the way we're sharing the basketball. It's a really unselfish team, which obviously makes coaches proud. And when you play defense, try to play every possession hard, one at a time. It's starting to show. And I thought we did that in Indiana. I thought we did that today. So we had a really, a week where we learned a lot. And moving forward in this league is crazy right now. Everybody's, I feel like you got 14 top 20 teams some days. So, but really good atmosphere. And, Palace is just unique in her commitment to rebounding, and she plays hard every single time she walks in the gym. I don't care if she's coming in to play a game of horse. You don't want to play her because, she'll try to block your shot.
So, Coach, last year when you played Wisconsin, you had 2 players in double digits. This time you had 3, one of them with a double-double, another with two of them with over 20 points, I believe. What was your mindset heading into this match this year?
Well, I think we're only playing them once, unless we play maybe in a Big Ten tournament. So, I think the biggest thing for us was, just making sure defensively that we competed, number one, and number two, because they're a big team too, and to rebound with them and make sure that we blocked out, put a body on people. I thought we did. We out-rebounded them today, and I thought that was a big difference for us.
Coach, you guys, for the amount that you did win this game, you were down in the first quarter, which is pretty incredible. What was your message to the team between the first and second quarters, and what really sort of jolted the team forward?
I think. In the first quarter, Wisconsin came out, and we just didn't get good shots. I felt like we weren't attacking the rim, other than Palace a little bit. And then we kept talking about we got to make sure Pulliam gets shots, Jordan gets shots. That we're getting out in transition, and I think, and really more importantly, the lockdown on defense. So it was, I don't have a running box yet, but. The last 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter, we kind of got right back where we wanted to. And again, that second quarter really, kind of springboarded everything.
And then after a big win like this, you head into your next game, obviously. What's your message to your team to make sure that everyone sort of stays grounded?
Yeah, believe me, listen, in this league, you got no choice, man. Everybody's really good. We're playing a team. Nebraska now that was in the NCAA tournament last year, was in the preseason top 25. You can't, our message is really it's about us and how we prepare every game. So, a lot of highs and lows in this league on a daily basis, especially on Sundays and Thursdays.
And then we're a little bit over halfway through the season. You guys have obviously had some big wins. And some losses as well. How would you evaluate your team throughout the season thus far? And are there any moments that have particularly stood out to you so far this year?
That's not right? That's not right. That says 10-7. Right, we're 11-7. It doesn't include today. Yeah. Okay. So we're to answer your question, statistically we're 11-7. But we've only played, we're 4-3 in the league now. Make sure I got my numbers right. Yeah. And, the 3 games we lost, we could have won. A couple that we won, we could have lost. I mean, it's been a crazy start. But we're only, 7 games into an 18-game conference schedule. So it's almost like you press a reset button. And we talk about, 3 different parts of the Big Ten. The first 6 games, and these next 6 really kind of, everybody's jockeying for position. And then, those last 6 games, if you're lucky enough to be and stay healthy, then, that's when you want to make your run. So that's kind of where we are. We've had some tough injuries that have changed our lineups a lot, and I think what makes me happy, and we're really young. I mean, we start, we beat 3 top 20 teams already. We've won tough road games, tough environments like at Indiana. So, I think we're hanging in there pretty good. And I think if you ask the other 13 Big Ten coaches, they say the same thing right now. And that's how crazy our league is. Probably the same with Chris Collins on the men's side too. The league's Big Ten right now is just a monster in basketball.
What do you think it's going to take for your defense to continue the tenacity that's had the past couple of games, specifically today?
Yeah, I think we're doing a better job of finding their 2 best players, and we say that every day. Don't let their 2 best players beat you on offense, and we're starting to figure that out. I thought at Indiana KYP, know your personnel, and I think at Indiana we did a great job of not giving their best shooters good looks, and then if we've had to take out a post player by double teaming them or trying to keep them off the glass, I think we're getting better at that. So we got a lot of people are playing different positions too, so you're trying to get them in practice to understand kind of the yin and the yang. When the ball's in the corner, you're supposed to be over here or whatever. And but I like their intensity, and we fouled a little bit that stretch. So we're trying. I think we're doing a better job not fouling, and I think every coach right now defensively is trying to, with a 4 quarters and 5 fouls in each quarter, and you reset. It's important, to keep people off the line.
Did you go back and watch the film from any of the Wisconsin games from last year? Well,
I watch every game. That's all I do. I have no life. No.
So then I asked Palsis too, how is the game plan different? Because this is a different Northwestern team.
I think, we're just different. They're different. We got new players on the floor. They got new players on the floor. I think, some of the X's and O's that both teams were running, a little bit similar to last year. But, you just don't want to get caught off guard by a play that maybe, you want to make sure we scout it. So we look at just tendencies maybe from last year. But, now that you're, 15, 16, 17 games into, you have a lot of film on this year. So you really kind of, and then with having 5 or 6 conference games, you really start focusing on that, because that's what you're going to see today is the team that they just played or 2 weeks ago. So
you did watch the tape though?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. I tortured myself. Yeah, ain't that much fun. Good question. John Wooden was a good coach, right?
Yeah.
Pretty smart. Really never scouted anybody. People don't realize that. He just said, let them worry about us,
Well, he had Will Chamberlain, or not Will Chamberlain, he had Bill Walton and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, no offense,
He
coach.
did?
Palace had a good game tonight. But.
So you're comparing Palace to Kareem, is that what you're saying? Yeah. She's 6'1". I like that, though. I like that. No, we try to scout as hard as anybody else in the Big Ten, but I also want our team focused on us, And when I coached George Washington in the NCAA tournament or the years, we really just, we didn't over-scout. We wanted the other team to focus on us. Here, we have to over-scout. Everybody in our league is so even. You're just looking for that one play, that one out of bounds, that one possession where – you're looking for, maybe you go at a certain defender. So a lot goes into it. Doesn't always come out the way you draw it up. But these guys did a great job tonight. So. All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you know that John Wooden never scouted?
I didn't know that, no.
You're an old school basketball
I do now.
history. Very rare. He just said, let him worry about it.